Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn notation. In order to get better in chess, you have to learn the notation, which is the language of the chess. Every square on the chessboard has a name, which actually its coordinates. As we mentioned before, each column is called file and each row is called rank. Every file in a chess is given a letter starting from A rank of the left side board and going to H rank to the right side of the board. Every rank is given a number starting with 1 right side of the board and all the way going to the rank 8. Each square is named with its coordinate pair. Let's meet some other squares. This square on the lower hand, left hand corner is known as A1. Notice that the letter is first, means A, and the number second. And for the E file E rank meets to the fourth file, meets to the fourth rank. This is the E file meets on the 4 rank. So this square is E4. Let's try a diagonal starting from the A1 to all the way up the board. Notice that this square is H8. In between this square we see B2, C3, B4, E5, F6, G7 and H8, and together this is called A1 to H8 diagonal, because the diagonal starts from A1 and ends on H8. Now that you have learned how to label a square on a chessboard, and it's time to learn the actual chess moves on the chessboard. Each piece have its own letter. The king's letter is capital K. Let's take this example. That suppose this king is going to move to E2 square. We will notate it KE2 because the king's letter is K and the destination square is E2. And remember, first we take the piece's letter and then its destination square where it has moved. Let's say white played king to E2, means KE2. Let's take black want to play king to D7. In this case is the same idea. Till K and lowercase D7. First piece and then the square. K D7. We will use the same idea in all of the pieces. The rook is capital R and the queen capital Q and bishop capital B and knight capital K. Of the knight is K because of the king already reserved the K letter for him. So we take the knight's second letter for the knight's letter. For example, this black side has attacked this knight, so white moved his knight to here. So this is called NE3. Finally, we will think that pawns have the letter capital P. In this case, pawns are only noted by where they move. For example, G4, the notation is simple. When this pawn go to G4, it is only rotated by G4 because pawns don't have its letter. Now that you have learned the notation, now it's your turn to practice chess notation. And chess notation is important because there is a law that only that chess grandmaster and intermediate players can only play with the chess notation. And second one, and all through you to go with the chess books. Bye.